Maybe you'll have just seen that I covered this song with Chris Buck. I think it is one of the most perfect songs ever written. It's Take It to the Limit by the Eagles. So this song comes from One of These Nights, their fourth album, released in 1975. It began with Randy Meisner, also the vocalist on this track, who, after writing a portion of it, needed a little help with the lyrics from his bandmates. There's a sense that this song is coming from someone who's a little bit lost, a little bit restless, and trying to work something out in real time. The chords are simple, it sits in this lulling 6/8, and it never rushes. In our version, we stripped it right back, kept a hint of harmony, and we actually dropped it down 2 whole tones, because in the original key, it just sat a little bit too awkward in my voice. So it's one of those songs where the range isn't extreme, but the placement is everything. It's not about showing off, it's about control, restraint, sensitivity, and that's where the difficulty lies, not in the chords, but in the control it demands.
All alone at the end of the evening, and the bright lights fade to the blue, and I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me, but I never knew.
All alone at the end of the evening. Straight away, we're in a reflective space. It's quiet, it's personal. And then this line, I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me, but I never knew. That's such a specific kind of regret. Not losing someone, not being rejected, but not knowing. It's unresolved. Did it happen? Did it not? Musically, it moves in steps with subtle shifts, little tension points like the B7 moving into E minor. Remembering I've transposed this down for my version. Nothing dramatic, but just enough to create the sense of unsettled movement. And that uncertainty sits right at the centre of the song.
You know I've always been a dreamer, spend my life running round, and it's so hard to change. Can't seem to settle down, but the dreams I've seen lately keep on turning out and burning out and turning out the same.
Then he tells us who he is. I've always been a dreamer. I spend my life running round. I can't seem to settle down. This feels autobiographical. Touring musician, 4 albums in, someone who's built a life around movement, but isn't quite sure what it's cost them. The groove stays gentle, soft harmonies, nothing pushing too hard. But then the chorus arrives, and suddenly it opens up into a waltz in the original version.
So put me on a highway and show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time.
The idea of the song is incredibly simple, but it carries so much weight because what does that actually mean? Is it encouragement? Is it desperation? Is it saying, keep going? Or is it saying, you don't know when to stop?
You can spend all your time making money, or you can spend all your love making time. If it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine?
This second verse shifts the focus. You can spend all your time making money. You can spend all your love making time. Now we're in something more philosophical. He's weighing things up. Career, money, love, time. And there's this underlying question. What actually matters? If it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? That line, it's about identity without the music. If you strip everything away, the musical talent, the career, the status, the image, what's left? And would anyone stay for that?
When you're looking for your freedom, nobody seems to care, and you can't find the door, can't find it anywhere. When there's nothing to believe in, still you're coming back, you're running back, you're coming back for more.
Running through the whole song is this tension, freedom versus stability, movement versus staying, the desire to keep going and the inability to settle. And that line, when you're looking for your freedom, nobody seems to care. That's the cost of it. Freedom sounds romantic, but it can also be isolating.
So put me on a highway and show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit one more time.
But now for Chris Buck's guitar solo from our arrangement, because it's a masterclass in improvisation. He's incredibly dynamic, both in volume and in how much of the fretboard he uses. His phrasing is impeccable. It's completely singable. And he's really found a distinct voice on the instrument. Let's take a look. My facial expression says it all. The original is a big, full production. Strings, band, harmonies. It sounds expensive, but it never feels crowded. Everything has space. The vocals actually feel slightly distant, almost like a memory, and the harmonies are everything. They don't overpower the main vocal, they just sort of support it, they lift it. And one of the biggest dynamic shifts is in the chorus, where Meisner is left almost alone on the title line. And then the arrangement swells again towards the end over and over. And those moments are crucial, because if everything is big, nothing feels big. And then the repeated choruses lead into that long, long fade out, repeating the same line again and again, take it to the limit. And it just disappears. We decided to end ours a little sooner.
So put me on a highway and show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit one more time.
This song captures something really specific. That moment where you're not sure if you should keep going or finally stop. It doesn't really tell you what to do. He sits with you in that feeling, and somehow that's enough. For me, this song feels like the open road, California, long drives, endless space, that sense of possibility, but also uncertainty. And maybe that's what makes it perfect. It's not giving you answers. It's just telling the truth about what it feels like to be somewhere in the middle of it all, still searching, still wondering, how far is enough before you have to stop? Well, thank you for watching this video to the end. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, a massive thank you to Chris Buck, who is always out performing live with his band Cardinal Black. You should absolutely check them out. But as always, I'll be seeing you here again very, very, very soon.